Alright, so this is the Sierra run that would have been like a 545 if I had gotten a frag grenade at the end. I was so mad. I don't need the splits up. Yeah, you can see from the film length that it was insanely fast. I mean, it was far from like perfect, but
Bravo team, this is Johnson. We got him. Fall back
it was
to
still
direct
pretty good.
Roger that. Reynolds out.
I keep certain mental checkpoints in my head, like glancing at the timer to see how fast I'm going, so I can tell you like how fast this is. Like jumping on that rock right there, I could have been like, I've been like a second faster and stuff, but yeah. This first area just makes Sierra IL so dumb because it's so hard to get past this area without doing the deload. It's because of that brute right there that I shot at. Because the brute shot is just stupidly overpowered. So I dropped down here at about 114.5 seconds. I've been about a second faster before. Possibly a little more. That slide jump could have been better. That one was good though. And then I do this jump. I've been about 2 seconds faster at this point before. But I mean, it's just the fact that this got to the end that made me mad. So you'll see what happens when we get to that. I got the bubble shield, which is pretty important. Now this is what I should have done. I should have dropped the plasma pistol I have rather than the brute shot, and then used the brute shot to jump out of the water up ahead. And that's what I do now, but if I had done that I would have had a frag grenade at the end.
Break off now.
Because I used one right here.
Watch yourself. Lost the thruster. Hang on. Get a hold of her. Negative. We're going down.
The Jackal Forest is pretty standard. It was really weird because I got like none of the spawns at the front of the area, which is pretty unusual. Now this part right here is ridiculously stupid. I do go over this rock and I have to jump and shoot that jackal. The reason why it's dumb is because I think like 50% of the time the jackal up there snipes you when you jump over this rock and start shooting at the one right here. So it's completely random whether you get past that part if you make it this far. It's really stupid. It saves like 3 seconds though, so it's important to do it.
You want breakfast? You gotta catch him.
Alternatively, I could have not thrown that grenade there, but then Johnson might have gotten hung up and not deload fast enough. I hit this cutscene in 343, if you look at the timer at the bottom right. I I've gotten 342 before, and I think ideally you could get a 340. Um, but yeah, this right here is what made this run so good. This slide jump, it's really hard to get one as good as that right there, and that saved me a few seconds, which is why this was really good. I don't normally get a slide jump as good as that one. That gets me all the way to the door. And then this part is just like dumb luck, as you might have seen before. And then right here, I don't get any grenades from the Marines. I was so sad.
As long as we're only counting today. Kilo 2-3, what's your ETA?
Imminent, Sergeant. On some cover. Got a clear path.
Roger that, Hocus. Friendly gunship.
It was funny because the chieftain died from the grunts outside. You can see the invincibility in the door right there. It was really random. I'm like, okay, I'll just take his stuff. I didn't bother to grab the hammer because I'd already given up. I just wanted to see how fast this run would have been.
Second down. All clear? Here they come from.
All right, so here I'm like now I would be going for the Pelican.
Hocus,
Now,
momentum.
this is where I'm getting my estimate. Well, first of all, you can see the timer right now. It's 5:42, and the Pelican's right there. But I have the timing down so that I do this jump right here to hit the Pelican right when it gets to, I think, like that point there. And then add like a second to it. So yeah, it would have been like a 5:45, maybe 5:46. It was sad. That was a sad day. I rage quit for the rest of the day after this happened. And of course the segmented time is like 5:12, but that requires you to like actually fight all of these enemies so the Pelican comes early. But there's no way I'm doing that after those like 4 minutes of just running past things. But yeah. And then I think I just quit right here, yeah. That's the end of the film. Rage quit.